We're back.
Oh my gosh.
Guess who's back?
But we were talking about the views on the channel, and a lot of them might end up being mine just because I like to go check the videos and see if people comment or any of that stuff, because that to me is a lot of fun. I mean, like I said before, the Good Samaritan leaving a comment on our first video really put a huge smile on my face.
Also, Good Samaritan, if you're somebody I know in real life, never tell me. Never tell me. Never tell me that's you.
Never tell me ever.
Yeah, 100% keep that to yourself.
Oh, shit.
Take that to your grave. But yeah, I totally forgot that you worked at the Nintendo factory. Because I was going to comment and say, I'll never say what my current job is ever. Well, one, I'm in charge of people. And two, I work in an incredible place. I can say honestly, I love all my leadership. I love my coworkers. Like I fucking bleed my company colors. I love them to death. But I will fucking dog shit talk on my last job till the end of time. Have you looked at Anchor's goddamn Glassdoor reviews ever?
No, I've heard terrible things about them though.
Make an evening of it. Make an evening of it. Oh my God. It's the best. When I hung out with Kevin, who we had worked there, not the one who was in he was in marketing. Oh my God, I went and had lunch with him, and it was so funny. So he hit me up on LinkedIn.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think we're about to
be
get...
continued.
Oh.
Hi there, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Woo!
Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick.
Oh my God, we're on Trick or Treat?
Yeah.
Here you either answer the questions correctly and win a great prize, or fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It all depends on you.
I love the part where that
And our lucky,
decapitate.
or should I say,
I'm actually wondering,
challenger today
it's gonna be
is
different.
well, if I fucked up by not saving, and if we fail this, if I die.
Oh.
Or treat.
Well, just don't.
Here's your first question. Merry-go-round, haunted house, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and teacups. Silent Hill is home to
Lakeside.
a thrilling amusement park that both children and adults love.
I thought...
The question is, what is the name of this amusement park? Fantasyland. 2. Silent Hill Amusement Park. 3. Lakeside Amusement Park. Okay, quickly, on to question number 2. Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe.
Did we do new voice acting?
Torn flesh.
No.
Because we're just chopped to pieces.
Blood. And finally,
No, I hit old.
what a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end.
Okay, so that's a
to
change for
innocent
HD collection.
lives. Now, the
At least
question.
I'm pretty sure I
What
did.
was the name
Oh God,
of the
now you got me
murderer
questioning
who
this.
committed this vile act? 1.
Walter Sullivan.
Walter Sullivan. 2. Scott Fairbanks.
I'm
3.
writing the numbers down.
Eric Guy. Now, for our third and final question. South of the lake is a deserted old neighborhood called South Bay. There to Paleville, the central resort area northwest of the lake, there's only one road you can take. Just one road, no more. The third and final question is... what is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Rendell Street. 3. Nathan
I
Avenue.
think it's Bachman.
Well, that's the last of our questions.
And we have...
Have you got it all figured out? When you know
Okay,
the
yeah.
answers, head to the storeroom
311,
on the third floor
311.
to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong...
I mean, you can look at the
well
map.
done, everybody. Thanks for
We'll do
tuning
that.
in.
Okay.
See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
Because it's Bachman or Rendell.
Yeah, the first two are easy, and yeah, that road one is maybe the most obscure one, I guess.
Well, right now it's 311. Investigate 311.
Investigate. Fucking ish.
Okay, so go to the map.
Yeah.
Can you go to Silent Hill?
Yeah, give me... I gotta... Oops, not that way. Scooch. It's,
Blue Creek
Apartments.
Silent Hill.
And then... Randall Street.
Yeah, it's
Or-
Rendell or Southvale. Yeah, it's Rendell.
Okay.
So was that 2 or 3 though, for the question?
2.
Wait, hold on, go down. Okay, so it'd be 312.
Yeah, 312.
Yeah, because it was Bachman, Rendell, or was it the last one, Nathan Avenue?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So it's Rendell.
Okay.
So it's 312.
312.
Even if we fuck it up, it's just a bunch of ammo.
Okay. Alrighty. So now we need to. Yep. Okay. I need to go over to there so I can have her help me do some heavy lifting. All right, Maria. Let's get to it.
Hold on, go back to the map.
Huh?
So I'm looking up the questions. Because I didn't remember what their questions were. South of the lake is a deserted old neighborhood called Southvale. From there to Paleville, the central resort area northwest of the lake, there's only one road you can take. Just one, no more.
Nathan.
It's Nathan. Because
Okay,
it's
so
the road to the resort.
So it's 313.
Yep, 313.
Okay.
Nathan Avenue. Because that's why I Googled it, because I'm like, because that's where Southvale is. I'm like, was the question the road to Southvale?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, Nathanville. Okay, so we'll avoid a crisis right there.
So we, yep, 313.
313.
Will you open it though?
Yes, I will. Now that I've got the power of friendship.
And after this, I'll complete my story
Maria, give me a hand here.
about my old coworker
Come on.
Kevin.
Oh yeah,
You're
that's
supposed
right.
to be the big
We don't want to
man.
forget that.
Yeah, Ben came in with some feedback of, hey, we don't complete stories.
We don't. I've had moments where I'm like, I never completed my thought. Even though it's not like it was much, but still,
What's
It's something.
this?
it's something.
Not very cute, is it? Here, James. You take
A
it.
ring for the other hand.
Thanks.
You got a lead ring.
Just like your pipes.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah, so 100% make an evening out of reading the Glassdoor reviews. Glassdoor is a pain in the ass. It makes you create an account and it makes you fill out like information in order for you to do it, like about your current job. I just said it about my last job because I'm like, I'm about to give any info about my new job. Knew I've been there like 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
In February, Jesus. But
Time
so make an
flies.
evening of it. So then Kevin, who we worked with there, hit me up. And because I was actually looking, I was hiring people, so I was like, "Fuck!" I was trying to get a hold of some good people from Anchor, and he hit me up literally right after we just did the final interview with somebody. But I was like, "Yeah, man, we should get together. We should get lunch." And I was like, "Oh, we should meet in Bellevue for old time's sake," because he's up north of Seattle, and then we're south, so I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a good middle point. And because we worked in Bellevue, so I just found like a cool like burger joint that looked reasonably priced. And I remember telling Hannah, I was like, man, it'd be cool to do like a place we did this team builder when we worked for Anchor. And so I was like, whatever, I can't remember the name of it. So then I picked this place just because the menu looked good. We get there and it is exactly the team building place I was thinking of.
Oh, really?
I was like, no fucking way. And then
pretty
so
good.
when Kevin got there, I was like, dude, we did a team builder. He was like, did we? I was like, yeah, we were in that back room. He's like, holy fucking shit, it is. Oh man, it was so serendipitous that we met in Bellevue at a place we did a team building event
Yeah.
or a company event. It was super funny.
Yeah, and just to clarify, we have both worked at Anchor. I did not work there as long as Chris did, but I worked there for a while, and it was a fucking terrible job.
Yeah.
It gave me so much anxiety every day. I did not enjoy it.
Well, I was in the smart products division, so we used to be chill. Like I used to just watch my shift was 8 hours. I'd spend all 8 of it watching podcasts.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like straight up.
Well, I mean, when I worked for them, we were busier, but there were still chances where I would spend a lot of time just watching
you
YouTube
would still
videos.
have some downtime.
Yeah.
Like I remember coming back. Yeah, 313.
313.
Yeah, give me that
Oh,
swag.
buddy. All right. Big bucks.
Shotgun shells, shotgun shells, shotgun shells, shotgun shells.
Oh,
And boy,
wow. Okay. That actually is going to be very helpful later.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was chill for a long time and then it became not chill. And then I got pseudo promoted. Also, I was the highest paid person there and I was 410s and I got to work from home pre-pandemic. Like, so I had it made in the shade basically. So it was hard for me to leave. It's funny. My first day at my current job would have been the 3-year anniversary date at Anchor. It was the day.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, it's a funny because when I quit, I had an interview at this place, and it was on Friday, which is my day off. I also had COVID, and was like out, like with a doctor's note, like confirmed COVID.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I was coming in because I knew they were swamped, and it was Thursday. Like, oh, you need to work overtime tomorrow. I was like, well, first of all, I'm not even supposed to fucking be here today, and tomorrow is my day off. It was also that was coming from somebody who worked under me. And I was like, you don't fucking tell me what to do. I was like, if I'm not going to name her, but I was like, if she, our manager, needs me to come that day, she can fucking tell me and I'll tell her fucking no. Mm-hmm. And she pulled me into a meeting and was basically, I don't believe you have COVID. I think you're lying. And then she's like, you have to work this day. And I had a job interview. So I was like, no fucking chance. I lost it.
Yeah.
I was
the fact that she's acting like that, it's like you could never be sick at that job. It was always just, you had to show up no matter what, could never be sick.
Oh, you couldn't go to the bathroom?
Yeah, couldn't go to the bathroom.
I fucked my bladder up to this day.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, because I was just like, you're going to the bathroom too much, and you could call avoiding. Even though I took more calls than anybody there, it was so absurd. But yeah, man, it took forever for me to like. My job doesn't care. Remember, I was sick as a dog and had to miss a day, and I had so much anxiety about it. And I was in a meeting with my manager after I came back. I was like, yeah, just really sorry about that sick day. I was so sick, and she's like, oh, you took a day off? She's like, you were sick? She said, oh, what? You don't even? No, you're fine. Like you don't even need to mention that.
Yeah,
like, who cares?
That's kind of with my new job too. It's just like if I'm actually sick, I'm not going to be questioned.
Yeah, my boss told me to take the day, like because I was like, yeah. She's like, how's it going? I was like, I'm just really stressed out about this thing. She's like, take Friday off, and I was like, for real? She's like, you know what? Take Monday too.
Yeah.
And like that's how it was. Like if you come to work sick, we'll send you home. I remember one of the guys on my team, he threw his back out, and he was like, yeah, man. He's like, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. And I just found somebody to cover, and I was like, don't worry, man.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, for real? And I was like, dude, I've thrown my back out.
And that's what I like. It's like if you have a job and you get along with your coworkers, it's like everybody just wants to help each other out, and it doesn't need to be like this. Like if you're calling out, it doesn't need to be like a big issue kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I do one-on-ones with people. And I'm like, unless I see something I need to talk to you about, like our one-on-ones are just a hang. Like literally we're 20 minutes into the 30 minutes. I'm like, anyway, so work. Like that's how they go. Cause I'm like, if there's something we need to address, I'll tell you, but otherwise this shit doesn't matter. I'm like, this is literally just like a 30-minute break for us to kind of hang.
Yeah, exactly.
And I asked everybody too. I was like, do you want me to pull stats? Do you want me to do this, that, and the other thing?
This part's creepy. I do not like it when he's chasing you. Oh, no, Maria, quick and hit.
Oh, if she dies before the elevator, it's game over too, by the way.
Come
so
on.
don't get too far away from her. Cause you can hit him and slow him down.
Well, too bad. I'm going. Come on, Maria. Keep up. Get your fat ass moving.
All right. Sorry.
Sad, somber moment.
Sad, somber moment. But yeah, dude, when I quit, I fucking lost it. Like I was screaming, everybody in the house could hear me. It was a whole thing.
So for people who might not know, when the game starts up, it for some reason gives you the option to pick new are old voices, and I might have picked new voices for this whole sequence. So we're
I'm
gonna
pretty sure because I very clearly remember torn to pieces.
Torn to
Like it was
pieces.
very like out of. I mean, the whole section's out of place for the game. But yeah, I very clearly remember that. And then right there, I was like, "Is that guy Sihi?" So I think maybe we chose new voices. So if that's the case, you got a little taste of both.
Yeah, exactly.
But when she's like, when she loses it, like, I was being attacked by monsters. Like that sounds like Maria.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm
Maybe there's just some
generally-
crossover in the port.
Maybe.
Whatever.
It's to me, because it's like it's been so long since I've heard the original that I wouldn't really know if I was listening to the new one or not.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it for this place, right?
I think so. I was like, don't you get the sword here? Because he puts it down.
I
to get the
swear
spear.
you get it later because there's a part of the game where it becomes a lot more abstract. Like you're not really wandering through any specific building. You're wandering through random rooms that kind of lead into each other. Like it's very abstract.
Well, let's find out. Head, sword.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah. I am.
Cheater!
The great knife, rather.
Great knife.
The great knife is a weapon found in Silent Hill 2. It's found used by James. You can find the great knife inside. Okay, it's in the labyrinth. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. I remembered that part because I remember when I first got it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but you can't really swing it because the walls. But you can bust it out, and it is actually very strong.
I become Pyramid Head.
Don't like the monsters run away from you too if you turn the light off and drag that sword.
I actually think you're right. I actually we'll try that when we get it. But I actually think you're correct on that.
Yeah, they think it's fucking Red Pyramid Boy.
They don't want to get no wape.
They do not want that smoke. But anyway, if you're at a toxic job, find a new one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
I mean, when we quit the bakery, that was the best decision ever made. And when I left,
me and Chris have worked a lot of jobs together.
a lot too. We
Too.
worked at the bakery and then we worked at Anchor.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I think Tyler and Brittany referred you to Anchor.
They did.
He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. Is you man enough, big and bad enough? The truth can only be learned by marching forward.
Aw.
Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench.
That's good.
Isn't there a key right there too?
That's bad. That's good. So yeah, so now we're going back. Okay, so yeah.
Now we're going back around Silent Hill.
Yep.
Now we're gonna see where there used to be a hole. I copied them onto my map.
Yes.
I got the hospital lobby key.
About freaking time. Oh. Freaking Laura just walking by.
Back here, little bitch.
Okay.
Somber jams.
Dude, I do love the song.
Yeah, when Hannah was watching Homecoming, she's like, wow, the soundtrack and sound design for that is great.
Yep.
Akira Yasuoka. I always want to say Akira Toriyama
Every time.
every time. Maria's dead. I couldn't protect her. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help.
Yep.
Just a little bitch. Just a little bitch fish. Laura has run off somewhere. Mary, what should I do? Are you really waiting somewhere for me? Or is this your way of taking or talking? I'm going to find Mary. It's the only thing. I'm like, was this voice acted in the original?
And also, that wasn't me skipping through those. It was doing it on its own. So I was not the one doing that.
Ben
Which,
wasn't being rude. The game was being
a
rude.
bit,
I
yeah.
think that was supposed to be voice acted.
you think?
Yeah, I think that was another HD.
Fuck up?
Yeah.
That actually would be pretty funny.
Just some audio file that got lost.
This is the part where Pyramid Head starts chucking those bad boys over the fence, right?
I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's super fucking tone deaf when it happens, though. See, there's a couple parts of this game that are fucking weird, like tone deaf and weird.
I actually think this abyssal darkness is pretty fucking creepy, though.
It's pretty creepy.
Okay, so...
Dude, it's insane And I'm gonna sound like an old man when I say this because I feel like this is everybody who's over the age of 30 has this talking point. Isn't it crazy that it's like more than halfway through June?
Oh yeah, I know the years just fly by now, man.
Yeah, I believe that they slowly get fast. Time moves slowly faster over time like a snowball.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, come on.
Like Hannah and I just realized, we got here on July 4th last year. We need to sign a new lease.
Yeah, it's getting
Like we've been in Washington for a year.
Yeah, as you get older, man, it's just the time just flies by so much quicker.
You can mitigate it by going out and doing more stuff and like having shit to remember. But I've been doing a bunch of shit. Like trying to schedule is a fucking nightmare.
There was a baby outside, and I thought it was the game for a second.
Shut that baby up.
It's a fucking baby in the game again. Nope, just outside.
Just outside. That's our neighbor.
Man, this game is actually really unloading on me right now. It's loading on me, all over me. It's ripping.
Finishing all over your face.
I mean, just because it's like I've got so many. It just gave me so many healing items now.
Yeah, because
too.
we're in the shit. Now it's we got to go around the town a bit, then we go to the historical society, and then
that
we're at the
fucking nurse
climax.
bopped me good.
We're gonna fucking climax.
All over these hills.
Hell yeah.
All right.
They got nothing to say.
Get out of my way. I'm a somebody.
I'm a sunder buddy. Can't see shit out here. Hey, at least it's got roads.
Yep. It's actual roads to walk on. Let's see here.
Gotta go to Gonzalez's Mexican restaurant.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna go run back a little and do a little bit of back stuff. Do a little backtrack.
When I was editing. I'm gonna go get Mexican food out of spite, and we did. We went to Azteca.
Oh, there we go. I forgot about that.
Yep, I got salsa on my sleeve.
Like you do when you.
Yeah, they had like new menus and stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
They were good. I enjoyed some Mexican food, but funny enough, most of the time I actually find it better out of a food truck.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Food trucks were a huge thing in Austin, but it was too hot to be outside. So one night in the winter, we went to a food truck that actually had like a park bench seating and stuff.
Yep.
And I just remember it being like okay. I don't know. I gotta try more places. It's funny. There's a bunch of spots. I'm like, oh, I want to try this. Like, we're gonna go try the Cascadia Pizza Company, which originally was a food truck. I was reading their about, and I was like, I'm kind of broke right now. Let's not do it. And then we went out and about yesterday, and then we got home, and I was like, I want pizza, but I don't want to go out because we've been we went on a walk, and then we walked around that whole shopping center in REI.
Yeah.
So then I just ordered Pizza Hut.
Oh, there you go.
Dude, I like their fucking New York style. Oh, we watched Semi-Pro.
Semi-Pro? Oh, with Will Ferrell and shit? Oh, God. How was that?
It's so of its time.
Yeah.
Hannah had never seen it. And I was like, this is where Tyler got, where they call each other jive turkeys. That's where it came from this.
Yeah. It was very popular back then.
I started it. We got about 5 minutes in. I was like, well, let me look at what else is on HBO.
Yeah.
And then we went back and watched it. It's funny because I'm searching for other stuff and we're just like, love me sexy. And we finished it. I was like, dude, there's so much. I'm like, it's so Will Ferrell humor after Talladega Nights where it's like, it was played out then.
Yeah.
It's super played out now, but of its time, I'm like, all right.
Well, their movie that was the epitome of I just absolutely loved was Step Brothers.
Oh, of course.
That was the one that really, I think, just put him and the other actor on the map. I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that was the end of it. I
Yeah.
think Step Brothers was the actual end.
It was back when it first came out, though. I saw it in theaters with my brother, and it was a hoot.
I didn't see it till way later. But my problem with I've never seen Borat.
Yeah.
And my buddy's like, did you have to see Borat? I was like, no, because I don't want to be the guy who's quoting Borat now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I believe that it is as good as you're saying it is, which is the problem.
Dude, I was a kid when that movie came out,
course.
and that's the only thing all of the everybody would quote. Everybody would quote fucking Borat.
Yep.
to the point where it just kind of became tired to hear.
Napoleon
it.
Dynamite too.
Yeah, and then there was I remember when the Weird Al Yankovic came out with White and Nerdy. That one was quoted a lot when I was a kid.
100%.
Just so people know, Weird Al is probably one of my favorite artists.
I'd see him live. I'm over live music, but I'd see Weird Al.
Oh man, he
It
was.
sucks because he did the Puyallup Fair years ago. That would have been a sick show to see.
Yeah, that would've
Young
been.
Gravy's playing this year, and I was like, that would actually be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, it would. But I fucking love Weird Al Yankovic, man. His songs are. I just. They're not laugh out loud funny, but I enjoy them for what they are. I love his polkas a lot.
Speaking of musical comedy, did I ever tell you Hannah and I saw Stephen Lynch?
Stephen Lynch, what does he do?
He did If I Could Be a Superhero. He did D&D. It's
Okay.
D&D.
I probably
And
have to hear it
Beelzebub.
again.
Oh yeah, but he was a big like musical comic in like the early to mid 2000s. Yeah, he was doing a tour and we went and saw him in Austin. And it was actually a lot of fun. It was
I'd imagine, because it's like a comedy show, but it's also music. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's not like a loud event.
that was one of the ones we didn't get crazy good seats to because I was so like, well, I don't know if I care enough to spend
Yeah.
double the money on better seats.
Oh, exactly. All right, we're getting over to that Neely Beely bar, and again, I am just finding all sorts of items laying
Hey,
around.
can we go find the pipe?
Yeah.
It's outside the gas station.
Yeah, okay, so we gotta find the gas station then. We found burgers.
Yeah, it's like Exxon. It's like literally supposed to be like Exxon. It's like Nexon.
Ooh, rifle shells. Kind of wish it would let me look at that menu. What were they serving here in Silent Hill?
Well, if they had that fake menu, and like the marketing rollout for Silent Hill 2 remake, there'd be like pop-ups.
Oh
of
yeah,
Happy Burger.
one of my favorite YouTubers. Well, when we were at Anchor, I watched a lot of Binging with Babish.
Oh yeah.
And I would just watch him make all
The
the
Krabby
like,
Patty.
Yeah, like I would just watch him make like cartoon food and stuff like that. I remember just him trying to make Peter's car panini from fucking Family Guy, and that thing was just a horrible mess of a fucking concoction. It was always a lot of fun to watch him make that stuff. But then he pushed it over to a guy named Alvin, Anime with Alvin or something like that, and he would make anime food.
I remember watching Binging with Babish on somebody else's channel. They were making a smash burger.
Oh yeah.
I remember being like, making me want a burger. Although I don't have fucking burger in so long. I always just get a chicken sandwich.
I'm a huge fan of burgers.
Yeah, after our first Let's Play thing, we went and did Dirty Bird. We did the Red Robin.
Yes, we did. That was good too.
And then when we saw Brittany and Tyler, and I was like, oh yeah, we went and did this. Then we went with Ben, we did the Let's Play, and then we went and we did Red Robin. She's like, wow, didn't invite us. I was like, oh, fuck off. We're literally like, we're leaving, and it's like, oh, let's go get food. I'm like, if they're watching this, I love you guys, but trying to go get food with y'all is hard.
It's always such a struggle.
So I was like, no, I don't want that, or no, we just had that, or oh, I'm not feeling that. And I was like, wow, dude, I feel like I'm trying to pick a movie on Netflix right now.
We just all got unique tastes. All right, I'm trying to get into this. Oh, here it is.
This is where there used to be a hole, I think.
I can just maneuver my character enough. Okay. Yeah, because I was kind of sad that we missed this, but
Yeah.
there it is.
There was a hole here. Now it's gone. Or it's gone now.
I kind of wish I could go into a first-person view, but there we go. That works.
Well, sorry we're not playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait, there's more. That's right.
If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. But you might be headed to a different place than Mary, James.
So James wrote this.
Yeah.
From
Signed,
James.
With all my love.
Oh,
James.
shit. Actually, I'm glad we did this now then, because then we're getting to come back and see the added part to it, which is nice.
Part deuce. Too silent, too
See,
hill.
we're not missing anything. We're just getting to it later.
Yeah, we can go find the pipe now.
Yep, that's what we're doing. We're going to go find that pipe. Because
Not that
I
we-
feel like smoking. Twisting that bubble.
Twisting that bubble, dude.
All right. So it's in front of a gas.
At
It's a gas station.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like Nexon gas. Big J's, Flower Shop, Happy Burger, Cafe Texan, Cafe Miss, Grand Market.
Flower Shop. What's that say? Letting. What's that say?
Lita.
I guess we
Oh,
just-
little letter.
Oh, okay. That's right. All right.
So we can just head over there. Gonzalez's Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
And I feel like probably at that corner might be the gas station. Gas station.
In France, they call it a royale with cheese.
Do you want the soup of the day or the soup du jour? It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Actually, a movie I just recently watched was Total Recall.
Oh,
The
yeah.
original one. Man, what a trip that movie is.
Is that the one with Tom Cruise?
No, it's
Oh.
fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, okay.
Dude, and it is a fantastic movie. It's bloody, gory violence to at the best extremes. My favorite sequences in it is when the doc, because it's all about implanting memories in your head.
Yeah.
And my brother made this fantastic comment. He's like, who would pay for fake memories? And then he's like, wait, video games. Because video games are pretty much just virtual memories that you're instilling in your head and you're paying for them. It's just like, he just kind of caught himself. He's like, oh shit, wait.
Yeah, I was like, well, I mean, you can make the argument that you could climb Mount Everest or you could have all the memories planted in your head.
Yep.
After it's done, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
There is no difference. You just didn't have to do any of the struggle.
Exactly. But yeah, my favorite sequence in the movie was when the doctor, because there's a part where Arnold is on Mars and he's like thinks he's pretty much isn't really aware if he's in a fake memory or if he's in a real situation, and the doctor's trying to convince him that he's just in a fake memory, and then it's just like this really intense situation, and it's like Arnold finally sees like a drop of sweat, a bead of sweat coming from the doctor's forehead, and that's when he realizes that, you know what, this guy's probably fucking bullshitting me, and he just pops him in the fucking head. And yeah, it's just the movie. It's a fantastic movie. It's really good.
Was there important information on that we were supposed to pay attention to?
You know what? We'll reread it just because
I felt like you talked
talking.
about burying a key.
Reread it for me, James.
Okay. Or perhaps you're a fool. The truth usually betrays people. A part of the abyss is in the old society. The key to the society is in the park, at the foot of the praying woman, inside the ground, inside of a box. To open it, I need a wrench.
It's a hole in the bottom
My
of the sea.
patient buried it there. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. Okay, so we need to go find the wrench, then go to the graveyard. At the
I
foot
just
of the-
picked up the wrench.
Okay, so we need to go to the graveyard. Yeah, so we got what we needed.
Stop, James. I pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. So, what's interesting is, I mean, obviously all this shit is now directly being addressed to James.
Yeah, but the other two, Ed and what's her face?
Laura?
No, the other girl.
Oh, here, hold on. I have her.
Angela.
Mm-hmm.
They get directed to the historical society too, so they likely also got notes similar.
Yeah, very, very true. There was.
You need to go to the graveyard.
Well, there's that, but I don't know where that gas station is. Is it here? Hold on.
I feel like it would have been like to your left, like on that intersection.
Whoops.
I mean, if I was just thinking of the layout, like gas stations are usually an intersection. So like, just get out here and turn left.
Yeah. Petersburg. Oh wait, tax and gas.
Tax on gas,
Tax on
yeah.
gas. Okay, so when we're going back to the Silent House Historical Society, we'll go over there.
Yeah, it's right next to Pizza Bowl-orama. That's when we missed it.
All right, now we got to go to the park.
Eddie ate it. All right. Yep.
Yeah, we got that. So go ahead and head that way.
Oh, we can actually go to the park on the next episode.
Oh, all right. Well, there's that.
Like and subscribe.
Goodbye.